Meet Maya. She's sitting at her desk staring at her geometry homework, and there's one question that has her totally stumped. It says, find the missing angle. Maya thinks, missing angle? Where did it go? Sound familiar? Well, by the end of this video, Maya and you will be able to find missing angles in seconds. We're talking about complementary and supplementary angles. And trust me, once you see how they work, it's like a magic trick you'll never forget. Before we help Maya, let's do a super quick refresh. An angle is formed when two rays meet at a point, called the vertex. We measure angles in degrees. Two special angles are the stars of today's lesson. A right angle is exactly 90 degrees, that perfect corner shape you see on a square or the corner of your notebook. And a straight angle is exactly 180 degrees, a perfectly flat, straight line. Keep those two numbers in mind, 90 and 180. They're the secret keys to today's lesson. Here's the first big idea: complementary angles. Two angles are complementary when they add up to exactly 90 degrees. Together, they form a perfect right angle, like the corner of a picture frame. For example, 30 degrees and 60 degrees are complementary because 30 plus 60 equals 90. Here's a memory trick Maya wrote in her notes. The word complementary starts with C, and C stands for corner. A corner is 90 degrees. Whenever you see two angles adding up to 90, shout it out. Complementary. Now let's meet the second pair, supplementary angles. Two angles are supplementary when they add up to exactly 180 degrees. Together, they form a perfectly straight line. For example, 110 degrees and 70 degrees are supplementary because 110 plus 70 equals 180. And here's Maya's second memory trick. Supplementary starts with S, and S stands for straight. A straight line is 180 degrees. Complementary equals corner, 90. Supplementary equals straight, 180. Write those two tricks down, seriously. They will save you on every test. Okay, here's where Maya had her big aha moment, and yours is coming too. Finding a missing angle is just subtraction in disguise. Here's the game plan. First, figure out if your angles add to 90 or 180. Are they complementary or supplementary? Then subtract the angle you know from that total. If it's a complementary pair, do 90 minus the known angle. If it's a supplementary pair, do 180 minus the known angle. That's it. No tricks, no traps, just subtraction. Let's see it in action with some real problems. Two angles are complementary, and one of them is 35 degrees. What's the missing angle? Step 1. Complementary means they add up to 90. So we write 35 plus x equals 90. Step 2. Subtract 35 from both sides. X equals 90 minus 35. Let's compute that. 90 minus 35 is 55. So the missing angle is 55 degrees. Let's check. 35 plus 55 equals 90. Yes, that's a right angle. Boom, Maya got her first one right. Great job. Now let's level up. This time, two angles are supplementary, and one of them is 120 degrees. Find the missing angle. Step 1. Supplementary means they add to 180. Write 120 plus x equals 180. Step 2. Subtract 120 from both sides. X equals 120 minus 120. Now let's calculate. 120 minus 120 is 60. The missing angle is 60 degrees. Check. 120 plus 60 equals 180. That's a straight line. Perfect. Maya is on a roll now. See, once you know the rule, these are just subtraction problems wearing angle costumes. Now, here's a problem where Maya had to decide the type first. Two angles share a corner and together form a right angle. One angle is 47 degrees. Find the missing angle. First, Maya sees a right angle corner, so these are complementary, adding to 90. She writes, x plus 47 equals 90. Subtract 47 from both sides, x equals 90 minus 47. Let's compute that carefully. 90 minus 47. 90 minus 40 is 50, and 50 minus 7 is 43. So x equals 43 degrees. Check. 43 plus 47 equals 90. Correct. Nice work, Maya. Maya just realized something cool. These angles aren't just on worksheets, they're everywhere in real life. When you open a pair of scissors all the way flat, the two blades form a straight angle, 180 degrees, supplementary. A slice of pizza cut from the center can create a 30-degree angle, and the rest of the slice from that corner adds up to 90 if it's a right angle slice. Even clock hands form angles. At 3 o'clock, the hands form a perfect 90-degree right angle. Complementary angles, anyone? Math is literally hiding around every corner. Pun absolutely intended. Ready for the next level? Maya's teacher gave her this tricky one. Two supplementary angles are given as the expression x plus 15 degrees and 85 degrees. Find x. Step 1. Supplementary means the sum is 180. Write x plus 15 plus 85 equals 180. Step 2. Combine like terms on the left. 15 plus 85 equals 100. So now we have x plus 100 equals 180. Step 3. Subtract 100 from both sides. X equals 100 minus 100, which is 80. So x equals 80 degrees. Check. 80 plus 15 is 95, and 95 plus 85 is 180. Yes. Maya pumped her fist. She nailed the hard one. Look at Maya go. Her teacher gave her one angle and asked two questions. Given an angle of 28 degrees, what is its complement and what is its supplement? For the complement, 28 plus x equals 90. X equals 90 minus 28, which is 62. So the complement is 62 degrees. For the supplement, 28 plus y equals 180. Y equals 180 minus 28, which is 152. So the supplement is 152 degrees. Two different answers for the same starting angle. Notice how the supplement is always bigger than the complement. Makes sense. 180 is bigger than 90. Maya just solved 3 in a row. She is unstoppable. Before we wrap up, let's lock in those 2 memory tricks Maya invented, because they work every single time. C is for corner. Complementary angles add up to 90 degrees, forming a right angle corner. S is for straight. Supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees, forming a straight line. And remember the process. Subtract the known angle from 90 or 180 to find the missing one. Then always double check by adding your 2 angles back together. If you get 90 or 180, you nailed it. Parents and teachers, these tricks are gold for test prep. Remember when Maya stared at her homework, totally stuck on that missing angle? Now she can solve those problems in seconds, and so can you. Let's recap. Complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. Think C for corner. Supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. Think S for straight. To find a missing angle, just subtract from 90 or 180, then check your answer by adding back. You went from confused to confident today, and that is the real math superpower. Keep practicing, and angles will never scare you again. You've absolutely